If you are looking to build meaningful relationships while exploring career opportunities, there is a place where you can define your story of success. I am Luis Manzano and I am here at SMDC's Air Residences in San Antonio Village, Makati. What are the questions that you need to ask yourself to figure out if this property is right for you? Today, we will learn about investment opportunities and how this development compares to others in the market, as well as its strengths and advantages. We will also learn about the neighborhood, and more importantly, we will get to know the developer and the units, promos that are available to you. Now, if you've always wanted to live in Makati, then keep watching this video because with SMDC's Air Residences in San Antonio Village, we will give you the chance to experience living your dream. Strategically located right off Ayala Avenue, this property brings you moments away from the country's premier business and financial district. Now, if you are unfamiliar with this part of Makati, it's mostly recognized as a charming residential area with a smattering of hip restaurants, quirky galleries, and offbeat retail shops. So if you're an urban professional who values gastronomy and creativity, this is the cool neighborhood right up your alley. The development is close to multinational and local conglomerates, financial institutions, five-star hotels, and commercial centers, making it the perfect home for career-driven individuals. Air Residences is a 59-story development built on an 8,056 square meter property with office spaces and exclusive amenities suited to career-driven individuals who see the value of having a Makati residence. Here at the ground floor, residents and their visitors will be greeted by the luxe grand lobby featuring high ceilings and a dark, sexy color palette which gives off an elegant and sophisticated vibe. It's like traveling to a posh five-star hotel in one of the great cities of the world every time you walk by. The ground floor will also boast of a mall which will cater to all the shopping and dining needs of its residents. That's a lifestyle of modern comfort and convenience pioneered by SMDC. But if that isn't enough, residents are provided with property management, front desk, and on-demand handyman services to help you pursue a life of success without worrying about life's little inconveniences. SMDC's Air Residences is home to world-class amenities by ALN, an award-winning Hong Kong-based landscape design firm, and you not only get one but two floors of indulgent spaces where you can retreat in luxurious comfort and find success and balance in your physical well-being. Located on the 7th floor, the yoga and exercise lawn invite you to improve your strength, balance, and flexibility, while just a floor above, the jogging and walking trail encourages you to improve your heart health amidst lush landscapes. Additionally, there will be a reflection pool with a sculpture underneath on this floor, as well as seating alcoves, a children's play area for the little ones, and a game alley for the adults where they can bond with friends over a game of billiards or table tennis. The 8th floor also offers expansive pool options with its leisure and lap pool, pool island, and pool pavilion with a deck for lounging. Rounding up the myriad of amenities found on the 8th floor is a barbecue terrace that will look out to landscape gardens where residents can host parties and dine al fresco with friends while enjoying views of the city. If you're a career-driven individual who is well-traveled and has developed a sophisticated palate, you need an address that matches your demanding lifestyle. SMDC's Air Residences reflect an elite, luxurious, and thoughtfully planned environment with units designed to make you feel right at home. Whether you're looking for a one-bedroom or a two-bedroom unit, there are multiple layout options, so you are sure to find something that fits your needs. Let's take a look around. The living areas are meticulously planned, offering luxurious comfort. The units are spacious and designed tastefully with premium finishes like marble kitchen countertops and exquisite tiles that stretch the length of the entire living area. All units also have provisions for cable, phone, and internet, as well as an intercom system. From intimate dinners to extravagant parties, you will totally enjoy preparing meals for you and your guests in the kitchen, as it comes equipped with a range hood, a refrigerator, a cooktop, and a microwave. Each residential unit also comes with an air conditioning unit, so you never have to worry about the rising temperatures in the city. But if you want to feel the morning sun on your skin or enjoy the evening breeze, there's an option for both 1 and 2 bedroom units to come with a balcony. Although balcony or no balcony, the views are equally dramatic and breathtaking. Air Residences is truly a world-class development with its tasteful interiors and stunning landscape elevating city living for discerning urban professionals. Well, I hope you enjoyed touring this property with me. Now, there are several types of units available at this site with prices ranging from 6.3 million to 7.5 million pesos. SMDC is known for elevating everyday living with its resort-like amenities and impressive facilities and services which you and your family can enjoy here at Air Residences. I am with Sir Ian Regaliza, who is a resident here at Air Residences. Hi, sir. Bati muna kayo.
Hello everyone.
Okay, so sir, eto tanong ko sa iyo, can you please tell us about the unit that you own and how long have you had it?
Alright, so I own a 1-bedroom unit here in SMDC Air. So I had it last March 2021. So started to live here since August.
Ba, medyo bago-bago pa.
Oh,
So
bago
mula sa
lang.
amin lahat, congratulations.
Thank you.
But I guess the question mula sa inyong lahat is, what made you decide to invest here sa Air Residences and what was the pull for you?
Alright, so I have 3 categories. No? First is location. So
Okay.
it has to be in the heart of Makati. So which is very evident kay SMDC Air Residences. Second is yung feeling mo secured ka because first, hospital lapit. Second, merong
May police station pa.
may police station.
Yes.
And also, most importantly, andyan yung bumbero lang sa baba, no? Fire station is nasa baba lang.
Parang siguro, di ba, with all that, yung sabi mo nga, may hospital na malapit, may police station na malapit, at may fire station na malapit, you get to sleep better at night.
Yeah, of course.
Di ba? Well, sir, thank you very much for sharing your story with me and everyone watching right now. I'm sure you've helped convince our viewers. Kaya naman, sir, maraming salamat. A few words para sa lahat ng mga nanonood.
Well, if you're looking for a good location, very secured place, same criteria as mine. So, Air Residences is, I think, the best place for you.
Saktong-sakto. And I am with the president of SM Development Corporation, Mr. Jose Marie Banzon. Sir, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And of course, we want to say congratulations for being the country winner of the Best Developer Award for 2020 at the Property Guru Asia Property Awards, sir. So how was that?
Thank you. It felt great. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Air Residences.
And thank you for joining us today, sir. And of course, joining us for the segment, we also have real estate expert, Sir David Lee Chu. Hi, sir. Hello. You would like to greet everyone watching?
Hello, everyone.
Okay, well, thank you for being here and sharing a lot of information with everyone watching. Sir, you are a developer, and of course, you build beautiful properties for Filipinos, which is really amazing. But from the perception of how it looks from the inside, why do you think is it better to own a condo unit now as compared to buying a house?
Okay, whether to buy a condominium or a house, there's no right or wrong answer. Actually, I think it's a matter of personal preference and financial capability. But for those who decided to buy a condo, the advantages would be, number one, you get to buy in a prime location, maintenance, and has to do with security and also the amenities. On the prime location, let's take, for example, here in Makati.
Okay.
Yeah? If you bought a house and lot here, the average Filipino cannot buy a house and lot here because the land prices are very expensive, but they can buy a condominium. You can actually be here in Makati, very prime area with the offices and the malls and the lifestyle. The other thing is maintenance. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult to maintain because you have to take care of painting it, you have to take care of the landscape. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of maintenance issues that you have to attend to. Whereas if you had a condominium, if you lived in a condominium, of course, you just leave it to the property management. On the security, again, if you lived in a house, you'd be worried when you're outside of your house about having break-in, security issues. Yes. Whereas which you don't have in a condominium because you have 24/7 security. So very secure, very safe. On the amenities, again, if you lived in a house, not many people can afford to have a swimming pool, big gardens. But then in the condominium, you get to like in the case of our projects, SMDC, we have very large amenities, multiple pools, comfortable lobby, air conditioned, strong Wi-Fi, you have a gym and so on. So there are advantages in terms of amenities when you're living in a condominium as opposed to a house. Again, personal choice.
Sir, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's all about time. So if you value your time, you want to be close to your work. And that's why here in Makati, the largest business district by population density, by square meter development, and the highest paid jobs are still found here in Makati. I think it's very important for everyone to try to cut down on your travel time if you can and work as close to your office so that you're able to make more productive use of your time.
And the ongoing trend in real estate in big cities, like for example, we have Hong Kong, we have New York, we have Singapore, and even the Philippines, they're all going vertical. Now, SMDC has pioneered the integrated mixed-use development concept in which the development has everything in a vertical community. Now, was this a very conscious decision, sir? Or how about the practical-sized units being offered by SMDC?
Okay, SMDC's mission is to provide affordable housing to as many Filipinos as possible. So to be able to do that, provide affordable housing in prime locations, we had to go vertical. Yeah, so we have multiple units that we can make available to Filipinos. We've actually sold about 200,000 units in the last 12, 15 years. Yeah. Wow. And we're able to do that because we went vertical. It doesn't mean we don't go horizontal. It's just that between this year and next year, we're actually buying a lot of land outside of Metro Manila to provide horizontal housing and have a complete suite of products for our buyers. Now, on the size of our units, air residences range from about 26 to 30 square meters. It's just the right size. It has everything. It has a bedroom, it has bathroom and living room and kitchen. It's complete. And then if you want more space, you come to the lobby. Yeah. So it's the lobbies that you have very large hotel-like lobbies, air-conditioned, Wi-Fi.
High ceiling talaga. Everything looks so
ceiling,
grand,
very
diba?
elegant, very nice. So that takes care of the space part, like if you want to. And then very nice, comfortable couches. So so it's very comfortable, very complete.
Sir David, your thoughts on everyone going vertical now?
Yeah, I think that's just part of urbanization. It's everyone's attempt to save time. And I think for those investors in the market, it's a very good time to keep plowing into property while prices have slowed down in appreciation. I think one thing that many people have to realize is that this pandemic has given opportunities for people to buy properties when they are slowly appreciating. In the last 20 years, property appreciation has been more or less about 14% on average, especially in the condo market. If you look at SMDC products, the very first one we're selling at 1.5 million pesos per unit, and now there's trading at
1.5 million per square.
Sorry, but each of those units are now selling for 7 to 8 million. So that's a lot more than just 14%, and you're doing that in just 12 years. Yeah, and because Air Residences is here in Makati, where all the big jobs are, that's where all the big tenants are, the high-paying tenants, and that's why even at 7 million, 6.5 million pesos per unit, you're still getting 4% returns on a 25,000, 30,000 pesos a month rent, which you can't really get in many cities. So I think there's a lot more prospects for property, especially here in Manila.
And I guess a lot of people agree that the great thing about living in an SMDC development is that you're part of a self-sustaining community. But of course, with the current landscape that is happening, not just in the Philippines, but all over the world, so how is SMDC safeguarding the overall health of the residents and security?
On the issue of safety, SMDC follows the standard protocols, like we have social distancing, we have periodic disinfection. In the elevators, we make sure that not more than 4 people are in the elevator. So we follow the standard protocols as dictated by the Department of Health. Now, but on top of that, we have health caravans, not only in air residences, but all of the SMDC projects. We have a vaccination drive. We tie up with the Red Cross and we vaccinate our residents. Actually, not only for COVID, but also we had one for flu, we had one for pneumonia. So we make sure that we take care of the health of our residents. An additional feature, particularly for air residences, with respect to safety and security, is that Makati Med is just walking distance from me. It's very near. Stones throw away.
Floors,
that's right. On the issue of security, the Makati Police Station is also just next door, and so is the fire department. So this is ultra safe, ultra secured location.
Makes you sleep better at night, hindi ba?
Definitely.
Sir David, for people looking for a condo, how much of a pull is that?
I think it's all about common area and space. And one thing I like about the SMDC projects is the scale of these projects allow them to provide as much open space as possible to the common person. So that's where we always say that SMDC has democratized owning of property, because even if you just have a 25, 31 square meter unit upstairs, you have access to like a 100-meter pool or 50-meter pool or a gym and a lot of walking space that you normally won't find in standalone condominiums. And then, of course, you don't have to walk too far. You can just go downstairs. You've got the supermarket. You've got all the amenities you need. Banks. You don't have to run, like, spend 20 minutes in traffic trying to chase the 4 o'clock cutoff or 11 o'clock cutoff. So it's all about convenience.
You get to maximize your day even more. And as we all know, there is an ever-growing real estate development happening north of the metro because of all the projects that we see in that area. Now, given that connectivity will no longer be an issue for people living in Novaliches or even Bulacan, is it still wise to invest in Makati?
Well, definitely. Makati is still Makati. It's the premier financial district of the Philippines. Yeah, you have 85,000 businesses registered here. You have a lot of economic vibrancy. You have a lot of commerce going on here. Many of the offices here are open 24 hours. So it's really the place where people come to work. So that it's also, that's why it's very easy to rent our condominium units here, because there's always a demand for housing, space. As a matter of fact, we're quite happy with our developments in Makati. Taking off from our last development, Jazz Residences, which we turned over in 2013, that is 85% occupied, 75% of which is tenants, so it's easy to rent. There's a big demand, From there, we launched Air. We've also launched other projects, Lush Residences, Red Residences, Mint Residences, and we have so many other properties here because we have a whole slew of products that are lined up for launch, because Makati has been a very good sell for SMDC.
Sir David?
Well, I think one thing we have to consider is that Makati will continue to be the premier employment base, and that's why the tenant market is so strong, and that's why capital appreciation is still very good. And I think overall, from what we see in the market, SMDC will be the largest condominium provider in Makati for the next 10 years at a minimum.
Sarap pakinggan, no? And finally, I have reserved the most straightforward question that I have for the lads today. Now, what makes SMDC so special? In particular, Air Residences.
Well, SMDC will continue to fulfill its mission of providing affordable housing to Filipinos. For Air Residences, this carries our standard deliverables, hotel-like, very elegant hotel-like lobbies, strong air conditions, strong Wi-Fi, very comfortable couches. Apart from the elegant lobbies, we have resort-themed amenities. You have multiple swimming pools. We have sports facilities. Everything that you'd want in your home. Another good feature about Air Residences is we actually have a mall. We're building a mall on the ground floor, same as what we did in Jazz Residences. We have a mall with a grocery, with banks, with restaurants, and so on. So you don't really have to go out of the development anymore. Everything is here.
Sir David?
Yeah, so I think SM has always been good at giving people what they want and reading the market very well. And I'll answer that question by saying that the market has rewarded SM the most than any other company in the Philippines, which is why SM Prime Holdings is the largest company in the Philippines by market cap. It is also the highest in terms of PE ratios and also the largest mall developer by a very wide margin. It's the largest condominium developer by number of units. It will very soon be the largest office developer in the country, and they won't be able to do that if the market didn't like what they were doing. And I think that's the best metric for answering that question.
Well, thank you very much for your time and your thoughts. Sir JMB, final words for everyone watching right now?
Okay, well, I believe real estate is one of the best investments you can make. It's tangible, it's permanent. Yeah, so that, and now is the best time to invest because while the economy is not as vibrant as we would have liked, it's the best time to buy now because once the economy starts picking up, then you would say that I should have bought before.
It's going to be full of regret.
Definitely. So I think you should have a look at Air Residences and all of our other Makati projects because they have the standard SMDC deliverables, which all of our residents swear they're very happy with.
Sir David, a few words for everyone watching?
Yeah, just to concur with Jo Marie that now is the best time to go buy real estate. If you look at the last 20 years, we've been in a 20-year boom. The Philippines has been in a 20-year boom. It's one of the longest booms any country's ever had in the world. And COVID just slowed that boom down. And I genuinely think that in the next 20 years, we will do much, much better and we will produce much more wealth in this country than we did in the last 20 years.
Well, thank you very much, Sir David, for that valuable insight. Sir JMB, once again, thank you very much too for everything you have shared to all our viewers. SMDC's Air Residences is an integrated, mixed-use development benefiting from its proximity to the Makati Central Business District. It is in a commuter-friendly neighborhood which presents you with several transport options, including the Makati Intracity Subway, which is just around the corner, and its construction is already in full swing. For car owners, the building also offers parking slots to complement your unit should you wish to add to your investment. Either way, Air Residences serves up its residents with more shopping, dining, and recreational options, not just within the complex but also close at hand with many commercial districts just minutes away.